Hello, ChinesePod. My name is Grace.
我是 Jenny.
And today we are going to be in a restaurant setting where the waiter is constantly messing up your order.
他很生气。
Right, pretty frustrating. So we're going to be learning about all kinds of apologies being made again and again. I'm so sorry. I can't believe I did that again. And on top of that, we're going to be learning about different kinds of dumplings. So let's listen in.
服务员，我要一份春卷。
对不起，我们卖完了。
没问题，那给我一盘猪肉蒸饺吧。
好的，马上来。
老板，我要的不是煎饺。
哦，抱歉，弄错了。
没关系。
蒸饺来了。
这不是猪肉的吧？
很抱歉，真不好意思。服务员，我要一份春卷。
Waiter, I would like the spring rolls.
一份春卷。
So this fen means we're not getting just one. When have you ever ordered an appetizer and they just, hand you a French fry or a spring roll or a dumpling? So it's going to be in their set. So this is the fen measure word for their set of this plate portion of spring rolls. Now, how would if I really did just want one, how would I order just one?
一个春卷。
All right, so this is going to change the measure word. So we go from fen for the plate or the portion that they give us to 一个, just one.
So 春卷 is a spring roll. So now repeat after me. 春卷。
春卷。
很好。OK， 下一个说，那个服务员说，对不起，我卖完了。
I'm sorry, we've sold out of those. So this first part is the sorry. So here's our first sorry, okay?
对不起。
对不起。
我卖完了。卖 is sold, sell. Yes.
So 卖 is to sell something. So they sold out of it. So he's apologizing because they're all out of it. So 完了 or 完 by itself is to be finished.
Yes. When you're using 了, it's a sentence like it's already done,
past
it's
tense.
finished. So like we can say, I saw it, 我看了.
Okay, so I saw something. How about
I already ate.
All right,
我吃了. When you with a verb and add with a 了, it's kind of finished. It's a past tense. It's already done. Grace always say, you said it 10 times already. 你说了10次。说了. You say it 10 times already.
All right, so this is putting it in the past tense that you have done it. So again, to review that, 卖完了. So they sold out. So they sell, to sell, finished, past tense. So they have finished selling all of the spring rolls.
So this person say, 没问题，那给我一盘蒸饺吧。
No problem. In that case, give me pork steamed dumplings.
Yes, 一盘猪肉蒸饺。猪肉 is specific meat, is pork meat.
Right.
猪肉。
猪肉. So you say pork meat. So any like beef, you would say
牛肉蒸饺。
Right. So then you would say beef meat steamed dumplings.
Now it's a plate of dumplings. So 一盘蒸饺。一盘猪肉蒸饺. So we see here, this person, she just want a pork dumpling. And it's not regular dumpling. It's 蒸饺. It's a steamed dumpling.
蒸饺.
Then you also have a different way to cook dumpling. We have fried and in the water, boiled in water.
Boiled.
And that's 水饺. And then this one is 蒸饺, is steamed. 蒸饺.
蒸饺.
So what kind of what kind of dumpling you like to eat?
Shrimp.
水饺?
Shrimp.
Oh, 虾蒸饺. 虾饺. I'm not sure it's steam or fried.
Any kind. Really, I'm not that picky.
Okay, 虾饺.
Not as picky as this person in our dialogue.
Okay, next one. This person, the waiter say, 好的，马上来.
Okay, right away.
好的.
Okay.
You can say 好的，没问题。马上来. Okay, 马上来, this word is very interesting. Grace, can you explain why it's 马上?
So 马上. So ma sounds like a horse, right? So back in the day, this phrase came up where they're just gonna they got to jump on the horse to get there quickly because they didn't have cars. So this phrase has kind of lasted throughout then, and we can still say 马上.
Yeah, you jump on the horse. Ma is a horse. So where you want to go right away. You quickly, you jump on the horse. That time they don't have a car yet. So 马上来,马上去.
Right, and lai means to come. So it's gonna be here right away. It's coming right up, as we also hear in English. So coming right up.
So now this person, she bring the dumpling in, and then she told him, she said, 老板,我要的不是煎饺.
Okay, so manager or boss, what I wanted wasn't fried dumpling. Okay, so we've got a very picky person here, which is okay. So this is how we learn fried.
Yes, 煎饺,煎.
煎饺,煎饺.
So this word has a 4 dot on the bottom. Is a fire. So you know is a fried dumpling.
Okay.
Repeat after me. 煎饺,
煎饺. Can you repeat the steamed one?
蒸饺,
蒸饺,蒸饺. Okay.
So the waiter say, 抱歉,抱歉,弄错了.
Sorry, it's a mistake.
Yes.
So 抱歉. So this is something that we can repeat, like sorry.
So sorry, I made a mistake. 弄错了, 错 is wrong. So le we added here again is the past tense. So I made a mistake before earlier.
Right.
Yeah.
So 弄 is like to handle something. So they handled it poorly.
Yes.
They handled it to, it became a mistake. 错. So 弄错了. So handled, a mistake happened, past tense.
So here you can see another way to apologize. Not only say 对不起, also say 抱歉.
抱歉.
And then he repeated 抱歉,抱歉. So it's really feels sorry. Feels so bad. Okay. So of course the person would say 没关系.
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 And we heard another one before that sounds a lot like this one.
Yes, 没问题.
没问题. And 问题 is a problem. So if we did have a problem, there would be a 问题. But I would say 有问题, like I have a problem. But if I don't, the negation is 没. So don't say 不问题. This 不 does not go with this one or with the 关系. It's 没.
没问题. 你也可以说没有问题. Don't have a problem.
没有问题.
No problem.
Okay.
So now, okay, the person come with the dumpling.
Once again.
Say 蒸饺来了. Here comes the dumpling. Here comes steamed dumpling. 蒸饺来了.
Steamed dumplings here.
来了. Okay, is here. Okay, so then the person look at that say 这不是猪肉的吧?
Says, this is not pork dumplings.
Yeah, 这不是猪肉的吧?
Oh, this isn't pork.
Yeah, this is not pork dumpling. Okay, so you can say 这不是猪肉. You can be so mad. They say 这不是猪肉的吧? You add a 吧 in there. You kind of soften up the sentence.
Right.
这不是猪肉的吧?
You're kind of suggesting, you've been in that situation where, you're not outright saying, like, you're wrong. You're, like, kind of suggesting, like, right? Like, take a look at it here for me. Although you already know the answer. So this is just a suggestive, softening way to just say, hey, like, you messed up.
Last one, the person said, 很抱歉,真不好意思.
So sorry. I am so embarrassed.
Yeah, so here they add 很, very, 很抱歉. Sorry, remember earlier he said, 抱歉, 抱歉 twice. Now he said, 很抱歉.
Very sorry. So sorry.
真不好意思. Truly.
Right. So 真 means true. So 真是不好意思.
Yeah, truly embarrassed.
Right.
不好意思,
so and 不 and 意思 is
meaning.
Right.
Yeah.
So like I didn't mean to do this. I'm sorry. Like this was not done on purpose, this mistake.
Yes. So here in this lesson, we learned to know how to say sorry, 对不起.
Right.
抱歉,很抱歉,真的不好意思. This is all the way you can say, I'm so sorry. We also learned about different dumpling type. One is 蒸饺 and 水饺. 我们还学了煎饺, the fried dumpling.
And again, if you're bumping into someone on the subway or something, You can use apologies and be a polite person as you're on the road. So thanks for joining us at ChinesePod. 再见。
我们下次见。